Sumail Storm Spirit is back on the main stage.
One of the best Storm players in the world.
Oh yeah.
Pull over. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, Kaka beginning to get
the TP.
aggressive. Zai has come in. It will be tethered up to Fear to give him that extra bit of movement speed. The stun goes out, doesn't hit KP as well. The stomp by Kaka. Is that going to be enough to be able to get him away? Stuns him all up. Another right click comes out from PPD. Looks like Fear is going to have to throw out the Storm Hammer. One more second. He's got the mana now. Kaka goes for the deny on Roshan, but they're both stunned together. And Fear will cleave Kaka to death for the first blood. Bit of pressure on Moo. There's going to be a whole lot more pressure soon as PPD is going to wrap around with the rest of the supports coming in as well as Universe. Moo is going to be the target here, but already the defensive supports of Newbee are going to respond with extra TPs. They've managed to latch on a Universe with the pounce. He will be the first one down. The rest of Evil Geniuses retreat. In fact, they may even lose PPD. Looks like KP has his sights on the Winter Wyvern. Already has the amp damage on him. No escape for PPD. That'll be a second kill going their way unless Fear can somehow stop it, but he realizes there is no way. And KP pops the mango, and Slithering Crush will seal the deal.
Before it was always the treads as in mid.
There's the dive on mid.
Worried about.
A level 5 Elder Titan isn't much to Sumail, but with the extra TPs, they will be roughed. And now the stun comes in from KP. They're going to go straight for Zai. He's got to relocate, but it's not going to be fast enough. He goes down, and now an instant stun of Sumail. Do they have the damage? No, not quite. The Slithering Crush.
You can start out with a numbers advantage, is going to be difficult, and you don't really want to slow down the
Now
storm.
the stunning two-man Slithering Crush. That's going to set up How to be able to get the pounce. Oh no! He got bounced back by the Flame Break, missed the pounce because of it, and now won't be able to get the immediate damage onto Fear, so instead he turns to PPD. We'll be able to pop him out. Sumail goes for the back
Running
line.
out of mana.
Juan, he's getting low. We'll be able to make that last long jump into the river, but now KP, he's right there with the amplified damage, and they don't even need a Slithering Crush there. They'll get a second one too, perhaps. Zai gets the tether away, but KP
wants this
pursuit. Managed to get another two-man Slithering Crush. Zai with the amplified damage is fresh meat for Newbee as they're going to claim the Bat Rider's life as well. 4 down from Evil Geniuses, and Newbee will push mid. With this aggressive play, pre-blood.
Wrapping all the way around.
Newbee are pretty grouped up. Here comes the full-on sandwich. They are going to get a two-man Stormbolt coming out from Fear with the cleave. They'll take out both. Universe controlled up by the Cold Embrace will be able to save his life long enough to be able to get the last out now on the move, getting some extra damage on the How, trying to stay ahead of him. How gets out, but 3 down for Newbee, make it 4. KP caught by the Stormbolt, and now it's Evil Geniuses' turn to reap the rewards.
Unbelievable read by EG.
Newbee reaching that point. The right initiation could turn this game for them, but it's actually going to be the Fear who finds the first stun out. KP responds in force. Slithering Crush down. Kaka going to be saved for the moment by Chuan. A disruption will only buy a moment's respite though. And now it's going to be Evil Geniuses running over Newbee one by one. KP, he's going to be next target while Universe pulling back Moo. KP, he'll definitely die. His Fear with God's Strength cleans him up, and PPD manages to survive against Hao's assault. Tried to go for the back line just like Fear did, but wasn't nearly as successful.
I mean, this game plan from EG to consistently just go for the supports.
Just barely trailing, and now looks like Newbee are going to find that initiation. They're going to jump on a Universe first. They don't quite have the burst damage though. Zai's going to be able to come in with the tether, help save him, while KP is going to be jumped on by Sumail, easily taken out. Fear turns, fights out Moo. Hao's coming in for the side, but once again he's being distracted by PPD, and PPD jukes him right out. Now has to go for Fear instead, but Zai, he's causing problems. He's healing up Fear, and Fear's beating him down. Hao's not going to be able to make it away from this one. Flame break back, and Zai survives. Chuan down as well. Newbee lose 4, and it's Evil Geniuses who will take the Roshan.
I guess that answers how good EG is. 3 fights in a row now as they go for the relocate.
They want the fit. They don't want Roshan. They're going to take all 5. That's a wipe. Elder Titan down. Newbee goes straight for the tier 1. They keep up the pace. They don't let Newbee have anything extra. This could be big. 20 Bloodstone charges. This could be the snowball moment. They're going to be able to find Moo. Pulling back. KP couldn't get the stop. The Slithering Crush not there. Now the long jump in from Sumail. Grabs Kaka. No defensive support play there. He gets stunned up, but Sumail is going to receive some help from Zai. Starts zipping around. Sumail going to be fine. The Cold Embrace buys him a little bit of healing time, and Hao has to run himself away. But Sumail, quick on the jump forward, is going to be able to save. Nice Winter's Curse out. Sumail was a bit too far forward. Now they're going to be able to get the Orchid out. Hao surely dead. Unable to be saved by anybody from Newbee. Chuan.
They're going to go
man alive. Sumail, he just keeps on running in. The regeneration. He has so much mana to work with, and he just doesn't stop.
This is how you play a Storm Spirit.
Counter ward going to be laid down, so they are going to make their
long
initiation
jump.
into the secret shop. They've already got Kaka. It's going to be saved by the disruption, but instead they'll take KP's life and leave Kaka for slightly later. Mu going to be chased away by Universe, and Chuan will be the third pickup. Triple kill. Sumail once more running low on mana with the help of Fear. He can do it all the way into the tier 3 tower. Armlet toggling. Mu desperate to be able to get out of here, but not the case. An ultra kill for Sumail as he balls out of control.
And how simply can't do anything is EG. They're definitely going to chase this hero. They want a 5-man wipe as now he's going to go for the TP. Sumail doesn't have anything left in the tank as both supports from Newbee. They've got to be careful.
They think they're far enough back, but there is no distance that Sumail will not go to pick a support off. He managed to grab Chuan's Shadow Demon while Fear takes the tier 3 tower.
This has just been a miserable
There
game
it
for
is.
Newbee as they're going to call it pretty early, 25-9.
A Bloodthorn to finish things off. Sumail with 30 Bloodstone charges. The Storm Spirit is truly back in the meta on Evil Geniuses.
He just went completely unchecked, and out of all the teams that have run him so far in this tournament, he has made him look unbelievable.
Absolutely an electric performance by Sumail and the rest of Evil Geniuses. They look to simply outclass Newbee in this game number 1. Push aggressively against Newbee. How already taken a large amount of damage. They're going to fully commit, and there it is. Pound him down to the ground. At the same time, we do see Evil Geniuses. They lose PPD. Feels like this is one of those plays that Newbee knows best. Now they're going to find the initiation. PPD in some serious trouble. How? Going to try and slow him down with the open wounds, but he knows there's a purge just waiting with his name written on it, PPD. He can counter Hao's movements. Now they're going to be able to find the counter. Chuan is going to be the target of choice. Almost bursted down. Can't quite get off the ultimate. The silence on Universe is laid out, but KP, he's got to get out of here. Pops the Sandstorm. Going to be stomped up. Burrow Strike up in 3 more seconds, but no escape to be had. The big offlaner of Newbee goes down. Hao comes in. Will be able to take out one, but now Universe control both. Sumail going to be able to get the entrance here. His Timber Chain is stopped, but the Chakram still on target.
Oh, Moose
got to get the jump out. How? He will be able to make an escape, but still, Evil Geniuses take the best of that engagement, killing 3. They will be able to find one more. Sumail gets Hao, chased him down in the end. Sumail looking for a 5th all by himself. The rest of his allies have all run away. Sumail gets to do this, and it can! Sumail times the Whirling Death perfectly and gets his move.
Universe is pinging for it, but
is he going to be able to get there in time? He sees Smooth, and there it is. Holds Mu in place, canceling that TP with the Chronosphere. Then the 20,000 net worth Alchemist.
He wants more.
Sumail's going to find one more. It's going to be Kaka. Here comes the epicenter. Surprise! He jumps in. Sumail gets popped just like that. For a Skywrath Maze, that'll be worth it for Newbee. They're going to find Universe as well. Can't time walk that one off. Fear and the rest of Evil Geniuses now on retreat, but KP's going to pursue out. He's got a Blink Dagger. He knows Fear may jump over, so they're going to go Zai instead, slowing him down with the open wounds. PPD in turn will slow down Hao with the Purge. KP pushed back by PPD while Fear goes for Chuan. Chuan popping his ultimate defensively, but PPD and Sumail's right back in it. He's already popped Hao. He boots and traveled in and is now going to try and chase down KP. Newbee have overextended their welcome, and they lose 5.
and just like that, another 5-man team wipe.
A choice. They want to be able to go towards the back line, but they're a bit blind. They're going to start their initiation onto Sumail. Wait for Evil Geniuses to respond. Now the epicenter starts.
Here comes the
and here comes the 3-man Burrow Strike. Wham, bam! EG falls just like that. And now Sumail's got to make his escape on life number 2. Blinks to the right-hand side. Timber chains away, but it's no chance. The kid goes down. And Newbee, they strike back hard in this second game. Sandstorm with Hao inside. Now they're actually here. Trying to commit with now the moves here, but the Chronosphere in the back. The perfect Chrono! He is outside of that Chronosphere. All of a sudden he sees that Hao is inside of that Sand King, starts getting some free right clicks. Fear in some trouble. Bounces over to his replicate though. On the left
doing so much damage.
Is actually going to be taken out by Mu. Oh, Chuan executed by Sumail. KP. He jumps forward. He's going to be able to find his Grow Strike. They're going to try and pop Sumail almost instantly. Managed to get off the Chrono. Now the Chronosphere comes out. They're going to try and catch Hao. Looks like Kaka's definitely down, but here comes the Burrow Strike Epicenter combination on the side. Sumail, he's surviving through it, but not good enough. He ends up going down off the invest bomb. Oh my god, how? He barely survives through that one. Has the armlet toggle. Can he stay alive against Fear? Not good enough. The damage of Fear will persevere, but now Moo, he's going to be the one manning on against Fear. KP trying to escape with a burrow strike. They're getting kind of around Moo. They're just ignoring him as best as possible and dealing with the other Newbee members, but eventually one of them's got to go down. It looks like it's going to be PPD still inside of the Radiance Burn. Here comes KP back in with a burrow strike, stuns up Zai, but Moo dropping lower and lower. He no longer has the chemical rage in about 5 more seconds. He may end up going down. Zai a little bit more damage from the Radiance Burn. He does manage to get himself away for the time being. KP long jump forward with burrow strike, can't hit him. He's going to be dusted.
Hunting who at
Zai,
this point?
he thinks he can do this one. He's got no HP whatsoever. He's chasing KP away, and now Fear can come in. Blink over to the side, manage to juke out Fear. Jump forward with the Shivas, can't quite get him. Oh no! The Timber Chain on point to hit the hero.
Duplicate play, perhaps.
Right now, Moo trying to connect, but
Jesus, now the Chronosphere is going to be on 3, but Sumail's already
The damage.
They may not have the damage. The Elder Titan ult's going to come through. How gets popped? Ethereal Blade and the Elder Titan ultimate just eliminates him in a 1-2 punch. And now they're going to try and catch KP as well. Skywrath Mage hiding with the Glimmer Cape.
Reports
Will
from
manage to get the
Newbee.
silence off onto Fear. Moo is going to come in, though, with his illusions, burning away on some of Evil Geniuses, but not fully committing. They may have struck first by killing Sumail's Timber Saw, but it's Universe's Chronosphere that ends that argument.
and I think EG are perfectly satisfied with that. Every single time you kill Sumail, you have to blow so many abilities.
BPD, he's found the disruption onto the big
can't
area
afford to
of
die
Newbee,
here.
but the epicenter is going to be the response. He managed to catch 2 with the burrow strike. Universe looking for the time one, can't get out. Moo battling up against Zai, but the damage from Fear is threatening his life. He's got to let that regen come into play and kite Fear around as best as possible.
Zai trying to play around this roach pit.
KP trying to juke out the burrow strike. He knows it's coming. Did he just do it?
Oh
It's in the shot. Zai, he throws out the stomp. KP, he force taps himself away, blinks back in, goes for the right click.
Unbelievable.
Jukes him out beautifully by Zai. Keeps himself alive.
And KP accomplished so much. If they could have gone the 4th hero, they would have been happy with that.
The pickoff on Kaka not going to come to fruition. Chuan going to be able to provide the response. The ult gets dropped by Skywrath Mage, almost completing Fear, but he managed to get away. Now the slowdown onto How, the Chronosphere controlling KP, but that's all it does. It doesn't actually get much damage out. Sumail still looking for that Sand King, but he's going to be kited around by the Burrow Strike while PPD is just munched on by How and Moo. They come back into play. Sumail with the epicenter on in, purging off the ult. He may have gotten at the end, Squad, but it doesn't matter.
Newbee, they want to take this fight on the heels of their Aegis. They're just going to run into each other.
He fights the initiation. He's going to be the first one to strike with that BKB. Moo looking for it, but now he gets Chronosphere stopped and held in. In the background, there goes Chuan. Fear's going to
KP gets exactly stopped.
while they manage to get the combination. KP can't do anything. He only gets a Burrow Strike now into Sumail. The silence is there. Jump over, chasing down.
Who's the real target?
And him as well. They turn back on the left-hand side towards How. Initiation is the name of the game right now. Newbee are looking
Making their
for
way up.
the smoke. They may be able to find one. Not a terribly great target. In fact, this doubled into the Chronosphere. Universe with
follow-up
a quick
damage.
response. Now the other Titan ultimate. Oh my god, the combination. It just wipes out KP
Zai.
and brings How down as well. Now Fear jumps forward. He's going to go straight and force out the ultimate from Chuan.
Oh, they managed
They'll
to get Moo as
eventually
well.
turn towards Moo as a full 4-man crew and beat on the big carry of Newbee. They take him down eventually with Fear entering into Beyond Godlike mode.
Universe with the counter initiation, finding the Sand King.
How forced into a rage as the Ethereal Blade approaches.
Oh,
Now
here comes the Chrono. They can't afford to lose the core.
And there's the rage out. It's going to eventually fall, which means Sumail's going to be able to get so much damage. That's why Chuan provides the ultimate. KP comes in with the responding epicenter, managed to get this onto the back lines. Almost. Maybe he can get Universe as well. The time walk almost up. And KP, that's where the side device comes in. But Fear, he actually goes down from
the
nuke.
cores are dropping.
Chuan and Moo are doing it. And now Newbee push out. They want more. They're going to be able to find the 2. Zai going to be slowed down. Moo pushing forward the stomp. Not quite there in time. The unstable concoction. But here comes the buyback. Fear senses this could be the end, but Sumail's down, and the creep falls. Fear unable to complete the TP out.
Completely ineffective.
As they're
here comes the initiation.
But the Chronosphere comes first. Burrow Strike not fast enough, and KP, here comes the Wombo combo. Already KP's down. Chuan about to fall as well. Universe forces out that ultimate. Now turns his attention towards How. Zai going to be saved by the disruption. Universe forces to time walk himself away. Sumail right in the middle of all this, but How inevitably will go down. And Evil Genius is about to force yet another buyback from Newbee.
They've been so patient, this entire team. And now EG They're going to start making their way bottom. They're going to force another buyback out. This time around, though, KP doesn't have it available. Newbee can't afford to lose any of their cores now. Either of them having buybacks.
4 versus 5 with no buybacks whatsoever. Newbee, a miracle defense needed here. And they're just going to be chipped away one by one. The illusions start coming in,
How gets
eating
hexed
away
up.
at the melee racks. How? There's always the save of the Oracle ready to go. Evil Geniuses, Bloodthorn out onto Universe. Universe is now out of Diffusal Blade charges. The melee racks inevitably goes down. They also have to deal with top lane where Fear is heading over.
Might just go down for
might
this.
just be able to get him. They got him. They bursted down Fear. Now they have to rotate back to bottom where Evil Geniuses are threatening the racks. But another Bloodthorn, and this time around, no Diffusal Blade charges for the save. Can't time lock that one off, and Zai, he'll be cleaned up as well. And Hal will finally be graced with that extra ability, Assimilate. Now the smoke, Evil Geniuses, they've already popped it. They're going to start coming in. They managed to get the Scythe of Ice onto Hal, but he has the Aegis, so they start ignoring him, realizing that's not the initiation that they want. And a battle of illusions commence. Disruption onto the Alchemist Illusions. Now jump forward, Chronosphere is out. Fear and Sumail, a little bit delayed in getting there, but the Elder Titan ultimate is also going to be over the top. Managed to double save though as Chuan gets off both ultimates down, but still the Scythe of Ice is controlling up Mu. Jump inside, Infest up. Hal's going to pop back out. He's low HP, but immediately jumps onto Zai. Zai with the Eul Scepter self-save, and Sumail executes Mu. They take out Hal as well.
They've got it all in to save this Lifestealer. He can't afford to die.
To be able to save Hal. Hal is already going to be stomped up, down to half HP. Scotty kind of can't get his claws on anybody, can't invest inside
This is their last hope.
either. Hal will fall. Sumail takes him out, and Mu. He thought he could save the Lifestealer, but not a chance. KP comes back in. A last-minute response with the Epicenter, but it's not enough. He will fall as well as EG still look healthy as all hell, and that is it. Newbee College and Evil Geniuses. They move on 2-0ing Newbee in the upper bracket.
A tug of war that eventually EG comes out on top of. What a fight that Newbee put up in EG. They eventually persevere on the back of so many different clutch plays, and they managed to make it work for them as none of them had to commit that buyback near the end.
TI4 faces TI5. Evil Geniuses, at least this time, be the ones to come out on top. They will move on in the upper bracket. And Newbee, they will start their run through the lower bracket. Dangerous position.